So, failsafe, what are the odds we take this land?
As good as always.
It's been a while. I don't even think anybody's really gonna watch today, but that's alright. Hey Voodoo, hey Destiny Gamer, there's Faye. Hey Nemda, what's going on, guys? Alright, no Voodoo boss, like I said, he's at work and I'm not anywhere near his computer. Wow, my aim is terrible.
We got the ship.
Oh crap, I jumped right into that. Hey Chris, what's going on? How are you guys? Just pulling up the stream, that's why I didn't respond. I'm okay, Chris. Just kind of like disappeared for a while. Yeah, I know, Voodoo. I just...
My calculations suggest you have reduced
I like,
local
I
red
don't know.
legion morale by 28%.
Kind of took a break. Hey, Sergeant Sparkles, how are you? Watcher's Grave. Wait a minute. That one's already active. Go ahead and head to Exodus Black, Faye. Yep. Hey, Nightbot, what's going on? Long time no see. How have you been? I'm just waiting to spawn in, Faye. I'm watching you. You guys are silly. I went with New Monarchy again. Hey Alf, how's it going?
Another Vex construction project. Their persistence is inspiring.
Oh, my aim is terrible. I haven't been on in like almost since the last time I streamed, guys.
They won't get past us.
Unless they do. That is also possible.
Hey Foxtrot, what's going on? How is this one not done yet?
Yeah, we stepped on your plates again. What are you gonna do about it?
Oh, my aim is terrible today. Voodoo, you did not spin that on a phone, did you really? Because if you did, there's a problem. Crap, I don't gotta... I know, my aim's everywhere, guys. It's alright. I just need to... play some more. That, and I don't use submachine guns, guys.
Got them. We got their spire. You should have seen us. We were
Hey,
amazing.
Mystic, what's going on?
Your logs describe many similar victories, so I am not surprised. Instead, I am delighted.
Yep. Yeah, Sergeant Sparkles, the new Monarchy shader looks really good on a Titan.
Forces detected at perimeter.
I'm okay, Mystic. How have you been? What do you mean, Chris? I'm trying to get my Hunter and my Warlock to level, or to light 305. That's good to hear, Mystic. It's really good to hear. How are there two public events over here? Oh, I see. It was just the one.
Let's take this rig.
This protocol is familiar to you. Execute rapidly.
And I do not like this public event at all. I never had. This is not one of my favorites. Hey, Wokey. I like my Android. It's one of my favorites.
That's right. Take out the jets.
I ain't gonna get out in
Let's
time.
see them
Ooh, I
fly
did.
now. Guardian down.
I'll get you in a second, fam. Have to get some life back. Oh. Yeah. Oh crap, I ran right back in. What? Yeah, Sergeant Sparkles, I haven't been on this game in quite a while. It's been like over a week. Last time I streamed, guys, that's the last time I was on this game.
Guardian down.
Haven't really been playing this.
We took down the commander and their ring.
An anomalous success beyond all hope and computational projections. Now
I hate
subtracting
grenade
an ejected
launchers.
rig from known Cabal assets.
Hey Kobe, what's going on? Hey Necrosis? What's going on, guys? Where'd you go, Faye? Okay. Artifact. I'm okay, Kobe. Thanks for asking. How was everyone's Halloween? Did anybody do anything? Go to any parties or anything at all? I don't really celebrate Halloween anymore. Tell you what, I really miss my Titan. While we're doing this, let's see what I'm set at, because this is not my controls. Oh wow, sorry to hear that, Sergeant Sparkles.
How delightful. Cabal on the way. with another lander. I have already predicted the outcome of this venture.
So, failsafe, what are the odds we take this land?
As good as always.
Hey, Mr. FaZe, how are you? Sergeant Sparkles, you gotta get better first. Guys, we will be doing raid carries again. Hopefully this week sometime, but I'm not making any promises. It just all depends on, you know, how the team's feeling and when everybody can get on together.
We got the ship.
We have to get Jim and party too. The hell just launched me? Alright, guys.
Another lander turned to scrap.
My calculations suggest you have reduced local Red Legion morale by 28%. Congratulations.
Let's get him in party. So blue screen, guys. Hey, Lightning, what's going on? Exodus Black? Okay. Lightning, I'm just working on leveling up my Hunter's Light. Hey, Jim, what's going on?
And how are you guys?
We're okay. Just, working on my light level on my, Hunter and then my Warlock. So I can get him up there.
Yeah.
Nice, Lightning. Oh, we went to Exodus Black, by the way. We're just doing some public events right now.
Okay.
Another ether
I'll
delivery
dispatch them.
incoming. This is always exciting.
Hey, what's going on, Eagle?
There's that servitor again.
Actually, this is a new servitor.
crap. Why would you do that to me on a hunter? Right now, Lightning, I have a full party. But when space opens up, yeah, feel free to join up.
Another servitor fight sent up. Ether everywhere.
Please be careful not to breathe it in. I'll log this with the rest of your incredible victories.
Alright. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second here. I gotta go to the tower again. It's like...
Yeah, it's okay.
always having to go to the tower. No, Faye, you stay. You're the one who's helped me with all my characters. I'm not booting you from party. Are you silly? But yeah, guys, I do plan on being back sometime this week with raid carries. You just gotta give me a little time. I haven't been feeling like myself, guys. So... very true, Destiny Gamer. That's why I waited so long to start new characters, was because I knew it was going to get dry fast. So I started a hunter last week, and the week before that, or not last week, but the last time I was on, and then the time before that, I had started a warlock, which I got high enough to run through the raid, but it's not at 305 yet. So I'll be working on that today too. That's awesome, Sergeant Sparkles. I hope you do. That's fine, Sergeant Sparkles.
Hi there. Check, check, check. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
Oh my god, that just keeps repeating itself.
Back from the hunt, I see. Sadly, the Red Legion is defeated.
I'm chasing you, Jim.
I'm stuck in the tree.
I need to finish getting legendary gear so that I can put shaders on.
Our champion returns.
Oh, wow.
Did I just get... wow. Oh, I hate getting blues there. Like...
Yes!
I think he will. I think, because of the way things are, Xur is going to be double selling a lot of stuff. Why do I have to go up and see her again?
You just never quit, do you? Took out golf,
If you
woke up the
read
traveler,
from
and now
depths
half of
in-
what I hear in the streets is how much you and your clan are making a difference. And that's why I started this whole clan thing in the first place. People are still waiting for the Vanguard to lead the way. It's time for a change. And Guardians
Yeah,
like you
Wookie,
are
but
making
it
happen.
actually
No pressure.
took away from the game by
Careful
making
out
it for
there.
casual players. I mean, literally, where's the grind and stuff anymore? Don't feel bad, Sergeant Sparkles. I missed Zer quite a bit already, because I haven't been on.
Swear it was right here. What do you need?
Oh,
You'll appreciate it.
You did good out there. Just remember, I got your back.
oh my god, I just got the same gun twice in one day. Are you serious?
Hey, good luck out there. Bring it on, Guardian.
Can't believe the Dale lets people talk to us. Going to get started.
Tell Zavala the next time he wants brush done.
Krishna.
Hawthorne works good on the bathers. It's pretty much two shots on 'em. I've never done them, used it in gauntlets, but for what I've heard, it's a really good
Boy, it doesn't whistle back.
gun. Really? I gotta go back and see him again? Okay, we gotta go to the EDZ again. Hey Ben, welcome to the stream. No worries. No worries at all, Eagle. Ben, please do not self-promote in my channel.
I'm trying out this stuff.
Crap.
Ah, hello. What's the word?
That's why I had to come here, was to give him those. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I guess that's on both, all of them. It looks like we're going to be doing... No. I'm not going to Titan. What do I have to do over here? You guys mind doing a few strikes?
No, it's fine.
Can hear that too.
Hey, Dens, what's going on? Dens, we really need to set up another night where we do another couples raid. How have you been, Dens? Where are we at? This one
Hawthorne
again.
scouts tracked a group of fallen to a hydroelectric plant nearby. A plant that was already infested with Taken. These Taken are surprisingly well coordinated. We couldn't get close.
Just got to work.
The fallen. The Taken may have a new leader.
Well, I hope work goes
They
okay
learned
for you,
defensive
Dens.
tactics and territory control almost overnight.
We'll see what we can do.
Boss is at work too. Boss has to work till about 7 o'clock
One of my
tonight.
teams reported Taken energy infecting the water supply. Our purification tech can only do so much. If the contamination spreads, people will die.
Taken fog cleared up as soon as the blight went down.
If the blights can be killed, then perhaps their infection can be reversed. You lot are going to save lives today.
I am so turned around. Okay. Just depressed, Dens. Been really depressed lately. I think mostly that's one reason I haven't like really been on or anything. Just been like keeping to myself. I've been having a hard time. What's that, Dens? What's the best thing about being depressed? Because God knows I'm having a hard time with it. Buy you some ice cream. Okay, you're silly.
We're making good progress, but taken energy readings are still off the charts.
There must be a
Dance.
source. The Cabal hurt Asgard, but the Taken could ruin the EDZ forever. Put an end to this.
I know I have all you guys in dynamics. I just kind of like really pulled away, and I guess it's like I was telling Faye earlier, and Ghost, because they had both messaged me. I guess I had pulled away so that I didn't like upset anyone or hurt anyone or bring anyone else down too.
On the farm. We're still treating wounded from the Red War. Won't come to that.
Sorry, Jim.
It's alright.
He's like really ahead of me. Crap, I got pushed off. He's been, actually done, Boss has been playing a lot of the new Call of Duty game. I tried Fortnite out, and, you know, didn't do too good. Hey, I can't revive you there. Hey, stop shooting me. Oh crap, guys. Oh no, and I just... Oh, no. Saved.
You're gonna clutch it.
Saved myself. I almost jumped off. Where are you at? Oh, you... How do I get up there? I'm dying. I gotta... Stop shooting me. Crap. No! 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 What? Oh, I was stuck. Yeah, I've been playing with Faye for a few hours now, and, feel a little bit better than what I did. And I just, I guess I kind of, like, really feel bad because I, like, really just didn't say anything to anybody. I just disappeared. And with the raid carries and everything that we've been doing, everybody's like, was wondering what was going on and what have you not. Just hard time of year for me, that's all. Yeah, Duns, I mean, not gonna lie, D2 did get a little boring, but that's why I waited so long to make characters, was because of the... I even told Boss when it came out, I knew it was gonna get dry fast, and that I was just gonna take my time with my characters, and that's kind of what I did. Me and Faye were talking about that, Duns. I'm actually thinking about jumping on D1 tomorrow. I really miss D1 because, like, I mean, no offense to D2 or anything, but with D1, you could redo story missions if you wanted to, and what have you not. And on D2, you really can't unless you start a new character. Why am I on fire? What the? Oh. Duh. Okay, Dunge, you have a good day at work. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for stopping in. What? Yeah, Duns, we'll talk soon. Have a good day. Stop chasing me. Yeah, I'm going down again. Oh crap, I gotta plug my phone and it's gonna die. There we go. Oh, I'm up. Crap, I'm going to die. What happened, Lightning? Did YouTube demonetize all your videos? Because it's been doing it to a lot of channels, not just gaming channels, in all honesty. It's been doing it to some of the scary channels I watch too. What? What is behind a rock?
Zavala, the taken leader is down for the count.
Strike.
Rise of the day, he was Red Legion.
Impossible. Oryx is long dead. There's no one left to take.
Ikora was telling
Nice
me about
Destiny
a high
gamer.
tome called the Book of Sorrows. That Oryx has sisters.
Why are they taking your videos down? I've heard of them demonetizing, but not taking people's videos completely down.
All of
Did you send them a message? Because I know it takes a while for them to message you back. They don't consider, yeah, it takes a while for them to get back to you, but they honestly don't consider shooting games kids friendly, so they demonetize them. If it's not kids friendly, it doesn't matter what it is, they demonetize it. If it's a scary story, I mean, it doesn't matter what it is, they'll demonetize. Nice, we finally get one I haven't done yet. In a while. Faye, you're riding absolutely nothing.
Good luck.
You see Brachion, the Genesis mind. It is programmed to transform every speck of matter on this moon into a machine.
Keep an eye out. My agents have reported sightings of Taken infiltrating the Pyramidion.
I'm gonna die already. Yep. Nice lightning.
Doors open. Where can we find the Genesis button?
In the self-organized criticality of the simple neural terminus.
No one knows what that means, Asher. Just make your way inside.
Nice lightning, that's awesome. Crap, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. We'll get you in a second, Faye.
We're monitoring Pyramidion's resonant frequencies as you explore. I thought I recognized the voice of Osiris. No.
Okay, Faye. Nice lightning. Crap, and I just fell off the map. My god. Thank you, Jim.
It's alright.
was horrible today.
The Taken move between dimensions as effortlessly as the Vex move between realities. Perhaps their mindlessness is the key.
Nice bouncing grenades. How about that? Crap, I'm out of ammo.
Live data from your team, and brace yourself. I believe our Jensen scribe is genuinely confounded.
Inaccurate! I have never been confounded in my life.
Asher just stepped away. He's referencing no fewer than 5 of his own books on the Pyramidion. And I'm not sure which I can use to guide you. Existential Tyranny Part 1.
I'm gonna die.
Negation and identity.
I hate those lights.
This is why I prefer applied research.
No, just keep going. You don't have to come back.
Guardian down.
Who's down and where? Where you at, Faye? Faye, where are you?
Apparently you're supposed to be upstairs in the room.
Alright.
A lot of people have done that, Destiny Gamer, because their clans are never on. But a lot of people do not like this Destiny, in all honesty. I'm gonna die. Yep.
You should now be arriving on the shores of an inscrutable radiolarian lake.
Oh, not a pit?
What pit? There is no pit in the Pyramidion.
I mean, yes. Silly me. Here's the lake now.
My projections show that you reached the synthenural terminus at the center of the lake.
Maybe the lake is a metaphor.
Summon the Genesis mind. Destroy it. Make it suffer. And it is not a metaphor!
What? I still have a lot I need to do in D1 Destiny Gamer. Oh crap, I just walked right off the map. Alright, Destiny Gamer, I'll let you know when I'm on. I'm back. Crap, I'm gonna die again. Oh my god, hunters are so weak.
Well, did you find Brachion? Did you sever its arm from its chassis and send it spiraling into the infinite?
It's dead. It's real dead.
He normally just comes and goes, Faye. Lightning, if you want to join up, go ahead. Yeah, Faye, I have a lot of friends that don't even say bye when they leave, they just leave. So... Lightning, are you on to join up? I mean... I just did, Lightning, and I sent you a, chat invite, too. Hey, Lightning.
Hey. Wait one sec here. Alright. There we go. Now I'll come. Wait one sec here. Join. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright. Cool.
Well, join up. We're gonna be at the tower. I have quite a bit
I'm
to do. Oh, you're already here.
coming.
Okay, well, we're going to the tower.
But yeah, YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube's been demonetizing a lot of videos. A lot of people are complaining. Like, I watched this, Don't Turn Around, Chills, what's the other one? Rob Dyke. And they're all getting demonetized because they've got scary content.
So stupid.
Hey, Doc, what's going on? How have you been, Doc? So yeah, if it's not kid friendly, then YouTube's demonetizing a lot of channels.
Oh, come on, Destiny, don't do this to me.
What happened?
It just keeps on telling me connecting to Destiny servers. Come on, Destiny, don't do this to me. You haven't done this to me for a while now. Don't do this to me now.
Are you, Doc? Well, good news is, Doc, now I have 3 characters to run through the raid. Now I'm just grinding for some guns. Which is going to be a little bit difficult on a hunter and a warlock for me because of the jumping and the fact that you don't get double nades. You sure are, Faye. You are carrying my hunter bun around.
But yeah, it was actually a pretty good day to go fishing.
Was
Nice,
it?
sunny.
It's cold
I mean,
here.
I would say it was probably 76 degrees outside today.
Nice, it's in the 40s here.
Well,
Yeah.
where you live, I live in Florida.
Yeah. Alright, guys, give me a few minutes. Boss just got home on lunch, and I will be back with you guys.
Alright. Eat. Ay, ay, ay. No, no, no. Jump. Yeah, that was me, guys. I just decided to do that so you guys could see me. I'll do it again. Hot lava. Ouch.
Eververse deals in all kinds of goods. Clean up dust, reorganize my inventory. It's not home yet, but it will be. Red Legion have made it harder to get my ship through.
Full of rocks?
She wanted to express herself, so...
Books for the Titans. Too heavy. Checking ground.
Eververse isn't just a title. It's a family philosophy. Always another mile, and forever another tomorrow.
Well then. Okay, pass me some. No, no, I'm just joking around.
Always something new at Eververse.
Package for warlocks. Stop floating. Bad package.
Looking for anything special?
So we find out something killed a bunch of Red Legion, and then we go looking. Are we crazy?
I am so mad right now.
We drove the Red Legion out.
Jewels lost in the city. We're understaffed already. Can't fix the roofs. Biological materials. Chief. Oh dear. Tick, tick, tick. A5530 CTX to the autumn gate. HV30 to cover CMT7's route.
That's enough. So then I opened the crate. Needless to say, I sent the whole shipment back to Fenchurch.
Hmm. This guy pushing Donna. I'll help you. Let's push her off. Damn it, she jumped. Hmm.
Hello.
I wanna die.
How can I help? Please, Guardian.
You guys hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
How you doing today?
Another day.
Hey, at least tomorrow's Friday.
Trying to figure out what I'm gonna play on stream or if I'm gonna stream at all.
Yeah, lately gamers on YouTube hasn't been having a good time. Streaming games on YouTube has been weird. It's almost like YouTube don't like gamers anymore. They're like,
Well, it's not that YouTube doesn't like gamers, it's that advertisers don't like gamers.
Sure.
Bad noise. Hi again, Guardian.
That's a good
Oh dear. A5530 BLNR and VGS6 are down.
Don't jump on me.
Let's check. You must have messages.
I'll be right back.
Searching.
From all the way distance. Alright, I'm back. Really now?
Man, I need like 2,200 more bright dust.
Mm.
And I'll have all the exotic emotes and ships.
Mm. Destiny
That flip out is the
2.
only one I'm missing.
Destiny 2, it became easy to get all the stuff.
Well, it didn't become easy. It was easy since day one.
Exactly.
I mean, to me, that's the reason that so many people have stopped playing Destiny 2. Wasn't
Yeah.
necessarily a lot. A lot of people are like, well, there's a lack of content, or, you know, it's just a DLC for Destiny 1. I mean, really, they had to rebuild a new game. They couldn't make this a DLC. You wouldn't have been able to improve the graphics or add a lot of the features that they added to this game by making a DLC.
Yeah.
They had to change the base game to make this one. Could there have been more stuff? Yeah. Really, I think all it needed was make the RNG harder for everybody to get. If they would have made like exotics and some of the legendaries, just if they would have just dropped less, a lot more people would still be playing this because there would be a reason to keep playing raids or to keep doing strikes, etc.
Exactly.
You know, everybody's like, well, there was so much more stuff, you know, more things to do in Destiny 1. Actually, there was less things to do. You just had to do them a lot more to get what you were trying to get.
Yeah.
Now they were just like, here, participation trophies for everybody, because we can't have anybody cry about not having all the stuff.
Nowadays, I mostly just play either my phone games or COD. Destiny hasn't been a thing with me anymore.
Well, like I'm still playing Destiny. I still like playing it. I still like helping people. I just haven't had the people together to run like raid carries or streams. And I'm not going to stream, you know, when I go help a group of 5 people that have never been through the raid. I'm not going to stream that because we might not get through it. And I'm sure viewers are going to be like, why the hell is this streamer on here? He can't even finish a raid. You know, and I can't blame all the people that I normally play with either because the game got boring. There's nothing for them to get. So unless you're like me and you just like helping people through a raid when you get nothing, then there's nothing to do in this.
Yeah. Yeah, the games lately, mostly I've been playing it, are either my Madden 18 stuff like sports.
And I mean, there's other games I could definitely go play. You know, I could go play PUBG, I could go play Fortnite, I could go play Minecraft.
Yeah.
But I think for my streams, the appeal is the groups of people that are interacting in my streams, not just me playing a game.
Yeah.
What?
What's that?
What? What's going on?
Oh, no, I was just talking about why I haven't been streaming.
Oh, you too? This is my first stream in a long time. Just...
I think it's been almost a week since my
Technically,
last
just
one.
talking about games.
But no, I was saying like for my streams, like the appeal for my viewers is usually the groups of people I get together, not just what we're playing. So if I were to go play like Fortnite or something like that, like Devils does, I don't find myself to be as entertaining as like him when he plays solo.
Yeah, same. Same.
You know, there's other people out there like, yeah, I'll throw a big one out there, but let's say like Dr. Disrespect. If he goes into a solo match, he has his whole facade, and you know, it's a whole entertainment thing that he has that I'm not doing.
Yeah.
You know, when I play by myself, I end up getting really quiet and I'm concentrating on whatever I'm doing. I don't have anybody to talk to, and other than if people are asking me stuff in the chat, then it's just a boring stream of me playing a game.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I get really quiet. Yeah, Hawk, I just got back. Boss was on lunch.
Death upon me.
I just jumped in your fire team for the heck of it. I didn't know what you guys were getting ready to do. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a 3-person thing, so.
I don't know yet.
I have Carlos messaging me who wants to go do a raid, but I told him that's all going to be on either whenever you or Devils does one next, because I don't have PS4 people.
I've been.
I mean, there's Faye, but I consider those like your people.
Well, they're your people too.
Well, yeah, but me and Faye by ourselves can't take another person to a raid.
Yeah, true.
What do you mean, you people?
Raid team.
You don't look too banged up.
Landed it like a boss.
Stay sharp.
Now dead.
What's it? Everything I had to do here.
But right now, I can get onto either console, and other than right now, I mean, you and Faye are on PlayStation showing up on my list. It's like I get on either one, and I might have one person playing Destiny 2. So it's like, well, I guess I'm not streaming today.
Yeah, that's how it's been going for me too. But I don't know. It's like I needed a break or something, and just kind of took some time off. And
yeah, it was a decent break too. It was a decent break.
Well, I've also been
Yeah.
dealing
Oh,
with
and
some stuff.
you know, in the middle of all that, I felt like crap for a little bit, and then my air conditioner went out, so I had to get a repair guy out for that, and you know, just life stuff, you know, adult things that you don't want to deal with.
Right.
I had to deal with some of that this week.
All
so.
the adulting.
I actually started getting worried about you, Donna, because I was like, what is she? She's been off for a long time.
Yeah, I disappeared for a while.
Yeah, so for like the last 2 weeks, my old clan has gotten onto Destiny 2.
Uh-huh.
So I started helping them out with, you know, doing nightfalls and running raid and stuff like that. And then my buddy Sock, who was like my original carry partner in Destiny 1, like when we actually started doing what I would call carries, was with him. And he finally got on Destiny 2. And he was trying to get stuff, so I was like, well, if I switch back over to my old clan on Xbox, then if I run a Nightfall with you, you'll get the extra reward from Hawthorne and stuff. So I switched that, and I thought that I had put that the right way when I put that message on the clan chat, but apparently not. Everybody was like, James left, I'm leaving. It's like, oops.
I
like,
saw
no,
the message,
I'm still
and
here.
You had made it. You had even said you had made it clear that you were leaving the Xbox side, that you were going back to your clan, but you were staying in the PS4 dynamics.
Yeah.
And everybody started freaking out. I'm like, he's still here. It's just a different.
And the part that I thought was
console
funny is like the
he
people that
left.
were freaking out are people that haven't played in like 2-3 weeks. I was like, didn't think you guys that quit playing would care. Like.
I forgot I'm at the tower. I can't melee.
Did you really try to melee?
Yeah, I really did try to melee.
She's trying to run around and punch me.
Shader. Do I have all purple? Yeah. Time for shader.
Oh, let's see. Devils isn't in your chat, is he? Oh,
No.
so did I tell you what I did to Devil's account?
No, what?
So I've got his Xbox account up to 302 now,
Uh-huh.
and I've got all the stuff he needs to go run trials. So as soon as he gets back in the mood of he's going to run trials and he starts doing Xbox, his character's all ready to go, except for I also made all of his armor pink and purple and deleted all the rest of the shaders in his inventory.
Oh, classic. Oh,
I even made
hilarious.
his last hope, the sidearm,
well,
bright
you're
pink.
a dead man. Well, you're a dead man.
That's
No.
hilarious.
I'm not worried about it whatsoever. I'm pretty sure he'll just think it's funny, and then he'll just take the shaders off, because you can do that. That is an option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't wait, because I don't think he'll really pay attention until the first little cutscene of Trials where it shows each person individually, and it's going to be hilarious when his guy's doing that gallop, because I also left him with only that emote, and he's all pink and purple.
Oh my god. That's hilarious. Alright. I have no idea even what to do, in all honesty.
Alright, so you guys are going to go run and level stuff up, right?
Yeah, I'm just leveling up my hunter.
Alright, well, I will hop back out, because you already have 3, and I'll just be running faction crap.
Okay.
But I'll hang around in the party in case you lose one. I can help.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
have
stick
nothing
around
else to
party.
do.
Because we're just gonna be running some strikes right now.
And I keep looking at the clock on my wall, which I haven't reset, so I keep thinking it's an hour later than it is.
Man,
So
it feels like a lot later than me. I've been getting up at like 4 in the morning because boss has to be to work at 6. Except for today was the exception. He had to be there at 11. And so I get up at 4, so this way, you know, I can wake up a little bit, make him some breakfast, you know, and get stuff ready for him so he can go to work.
Oh,
and they just asked
husband.
him, I know, right? And they just asked him today if he wouldn't mind doing a few overnights. I was like, well, there goes your sleep schedule. Yes, Faye. So, because, you know, he's been getting up at 5 in the morning for work and everything, and now all of a sudden they're... Oh, wow, really, Faye? Wow. It is what it is. I mean, people want to treat me like shit because I got depressed and disappeared for a while. That's on them.
What? Faye said she accidentally left.
Faye? No, I had sent Ghost a invite hours ago.
Oh, got you.
And he said his brother was running. And Faye said that he's now running the raid. And that's why he's, like, been ignoring me. I mean, it is what it is. I mean...
I mean, I've been a gamer for way too long. I know that people can just take breaks. It happens. People get burnt out on playing games.
But their weapons have left a trail of arc pulses. Will you help me track them? I can feel them crawling around.
That's just like I've got one of the people that I usually play with, Troy on Xbox, who's I consider part of my carry team.
Mm-hmm.
But he left a while back. Not like he left, he just quit playing, but that's normal for him. You know, he'll play Destiny for a month or two, and then even on Destiny 1, and then he'll take a month or two break, and then he'll be back when it's, you know, interesting to him. Which I guess is good for him, you know, it keeps it from the game getting completely boring to the point of just quitting it altogether.
Okay, Lightning, we are going...
Back out?
Yeah, because we got a random. Vamp, honestly, I would say get Assassin's Creed. I would honestly say that within, I'm not even gonna lie, within like 3 weeks to a month and a half, you would be so bored of Destiny 2 because you would have everything done.
Well, yeah, I would say that, depending on how much you liked playing Crucible.
Yeah.
You know, because Crucible's always the same, and people that like playing Crucible just like playing Crucible. You know, that's
the only
one thing.
difference about the Crucible, this Destiny 2, you only get 3 guys, I think, right?
Well, yeah, four-person teams.
Yeah.
Crap, I don't know how to spell.
But also, December, there's a DLC, which, how much more content that's going to give us, you know, I have no idea. I'm not getting my hopes up.
But no,
I mean, at this point, I think it would be Destiny's or Bungie's, you know, best bet if they were to, if they added another raid, and then made this raid viable again, because then it would give you Nightfalls, 2 different raids to do each week. You know, there'd be a lot of content to go back and do again.
Right. I think they also should add a few more strikes too, because I mean, doing the same few strikes is
well,
not
and it's
quite
like,
the bee's
you know,
knees.
you can add strikes, and yeah, that's something to do for a little bit. But if you're not getting anything for them, then people feel like there's no reason to run them.
That and one thing I think they should do is I don't think you should have to delete a character. Hey, Blue. I don't think you should have to delete a character to run story again. I think it should be more like D1, where if, you know, you want to run story, certain story missions or whatever, you know, you can just choose, like it was in D1.
Did I just see a flare shoot into the sky?
Yeah, you can go back and select every one of them individually.
Yeah, instead of having to, like, restart all over with a new character and everything else, like, I mean, that's one thing I miss about D1. In all honesty.
For me, the thing I miss the most about D1 is, you know, the either the piece of gear or the weapon or whatever it was that somebody didn't have, that they would go run over and over and over everything, you know, Nightfalls and Raid and everything to try to get that thing.
Well, not just that, I mean, make Nightfall worth doing. I mean, you did in D1, you gave us an exotic that you could only get in Nightfall, and made it worth doing it. I mean, in all honesty, I do not see why any reason to do Nightfall. I mean, there's no special reward for Nightfall or anything.
Unless you're leveling up.
Yeah. And then still, I still don't touch Nightfall. Crap.
Did everyone die on me?
I mean, that's the only reason I've been doing Nightfalls, is just the highest level gear.
Yeah, Eagle, I know you can do that, but I mean, I want to be able to choose and pick what missions I want to do. I don't want them to be chosen picked for me. I mean, that just kind of like, in my eyes, kind of defeats the whole purpose of, like...
And not only that, but you can only do the meditations by yourself.
Yeah. Like, if you don't have anything to do and wanted to do...
And it, you know, and I kind of get it. You know, they couldn't make a game. You know, they couldn't make a Destiny 2 and then make it exactly like Destiny 1.
Right.
So I mean, I get that. But you know, there's some things I wish that they had kept. Really, my thing that I wish they had kept was Year 1 Destiny 1's RNG. And as much as everybody complained about it, it to me, it's also the reason they kept playing the game.
Right.
You know, kind of like I didn't have the God, what was the black spindle before it changed? You know, the one from Crota?
Oh god, now I'm thinking.
Black something. Sniper rifle.
Yeah, it was the Black Spindle.
No, Black Spindle's the exotic that came after. That replaced it. Black Hammer. Black Hammer was the original one. It was a legendary, and it had the white nail perk. So everybody liked using it on like walkers and stuff, because if you got 3 precision hits, it just gave you back a round for free. Like it refilled the mag without taking ammo from your reserves.
Nice.
That's how it originally was. But I didn't have one of them forever. You know, as far as like Grimoire score, I had like 500 completions of Crota. As far as like completions where I could have gotten a drop. And I still never got it. And then my wife had, you know, same amount of completions because she ran that all the time with me. And she didn't have an icebreaker. So both of us, you know, kept getting the opposite one. Like I kept getting icebreaker after icebreaker. She kept, I want to say total, she broke down like 17 black hammers. And I never got one.
Dang.
That's crazy.
And, but it was, each one of us had that one thing where it's like, oh, I gotta wait till reset so I can go try to get it again.
Cabal and their weird ship names. I think it was the
It took me forever to get my my god damn it, icebreaker. But once I got it, it was the only it was the only sniper I could use. No, I only got it one time. I never got it again. It never dropped after that. Yeah, it never dropped after the first time. And it took like forever to get it. And then once I got it, I'd still do Nightfall and what have you not, but it never dropped again. Which I thought was weird.
Well, I know in the end you had to get icebreaker from turning in that bounty, but before that it was just a regular exotic drop, like year 1 and 2. In year 3, it became a reward that you could get from that Nightfall bounty.
Yeah, I'm a newbie. I didn't start playing Destiny until last November. It was like around Thanksgiving when I had gotten my first PlayStation and the game. And then...
Oh, so you only ever played year 3?
Yeah.
Destiny 1.
Boss...
And see, that's another thing I've noticed
had
too,
it
is
since,
a lot of people...
the day it dropped, but not me.
Okay. So yeah, and that's another thing I've seen a lot of people comparing year 3 of Destiny 1 to year 1 of Destiny 2. And it's like...
You can't do that.
I mean, you can. I mean, people have made the comparisons, but...
Yeah.
The thing for me is, like, if you're comparing that, then you're comparing the original, like, 60 gig game plus every, you know, 30 or so gig DLCs that you added onto it.
Yeah.
And now we started over with Destiny 2, which dropped it, you know, 60, 70 gig game, and we still have to add all the DLCs to it. So who knows what it could turn into. But I did not accept, you know, I never expected there to be as much content in year 1 Destiny 2 as year 3 Destiny 1.
See, that's why I'm glad when I did buy it, it was already with all the DLCs and everything, so I didn't have to spend like the $15-30 on each DLC.
Oh yeah, but this is...
Oh, I blew myself up.
Oh, that sucks. Broken leg on... That's usually horrible too on motocross.
What's the matter, Faye? What's going on? And hi, Spoofs. Welcome to the stream.
But I also feel like Destiny 1 kind of had to... They kind of had a big break as far as like all the people that started playing it. Not only because people were looking forward to this new game style of Destiny that came out, but on top of that, they had all the people that were playing Call of Duty and quit Call of Duty because of Advanced Warfare at the same time as Destiny was coming out.
Wow.
So you had this huge following of Call of Duty players that were like, screw Call of Duty. What else am I going to play? Oh, I got a bunch of friends playing this Destiny thing, which is where I came into it. I played just almost solely Call of Duty.
Yeah, same here.
From Modern Warfare 2 all the way up to Ghost.
Oh, mine was.
And then Advanced Warfare came out and it killed me. I was
Modern
like, no,
Warfare
this game sucks.
3 for me, and then I
Have you
got
tried
into
the
the
remastered
zombies.
one?
No, I watched
Modern
Boss
Warfare?
play.
Yeah, I played the remastered, and I mean, I'm good at it, but it's just not the same. It's not the same group of people.
I'm gonna die. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna die also.
I fell.
This was stupid. This is stupid.
Which is really the reason that I haven't gotten the new Call of Duty yet. I mean, everything that I'm seeing about the new Call of Duty sounds like it's going to be awesome, and I'm afraid if I start playing that, that's all I'm going to play.
Oh, the new Call of Duty, it is great. I'm going to be trying zombies here soon. Because like I said, after a while, I just got into the zombies with Call of Duty, and that's all I played. And when we first started the channel, that's all I would stream. Boss would do other games and everything, and I would be doing zombies and everything. So we had like Destiny and Call of Duty. We had Destiny, Call of Duty, and Battlefield, so we had the 3 biggest games going on. And what have you not. And then, like you said, that Advanced Warfare dropped and just ruined the whole damn thing. No, zombies were shit. I mean, literally, it was colorful, yeah. It was fun maybe for, like, the first, like, 1 or 2 times you played it, and then after that, it's just.
Are you talking about Advanced Warfare? Or are you talking about Infinite Warfare?
I'm talking about Infinite Warfare. Did I say Advanced?
Yeah.
Yeah, I meant Infinite.
Advanced Warfare was the first Call of Duty that wasn't boots on ground. Had the stupid super jumping crap.
Oh, yeah, it's the one that had the exo zombies.
Yep.
I liked that zombies. That zombies was a challenge.
Yeah, the zombies wasn't bad, but the rest of the multiplayer sucked.
Yeah,
unless you were into the super jumping thing, which is more up the alley with Halo and Destiny multiplayer.
Right.
Or PvP, whatever you want to call it. Oh. Which is fine, if that's what you like playing, great. But, Call of Duty was built on all the people that liked playing the boots on ground multiplayer, and when they added in the super jumping thing, they picked up a new set of players, but they lost a ton of their old players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did.
I mean, I had a clan that was over 300, 300 members on Call of Duty on like 5 different Call of Duties, but we were huge. And then Advanced Warfare came out, and some of us even gave it a chance. Like, I hit 5th Prestige before I said this game sucks and quit playing it. So everybody's like, well, you didn't give it a chance. It's like, well, I hit 5th Prestige. That's halfway to max, so I'm pretty sure I gave it enough of a chance.
I mean, I played, I was pretty high, I was like 3 or 4 prestiged on the Xbox when I decided to come to PlayStation. What? Oh. Landed right on top of me. So.
But it was like, out of the 300 people in my clan, I want to say probably about 250 of us completely quit Call of Duty, started playing something else.
See, that's what I did. I used to play Call of Duty all the time. Because really, what else was I going to play? I'd watch Boss play Destiny, but I wasn't confident enough to play Destiny at the time, and I didn't know anybody that played Destiny, so it was like no fun for me. But I liked watching, and then last year I met Devils and all of them, Devils, Dens, Miss Dens, Apple, Nico, Jake, and all of them.
Speaking
and I was like, I want to play
Miss Dens
Destiny.
wants to do another couples raid.
I've been telling Boss I want to do another one too.
Not only was it a fun raid, but it was also really entertaining for our viewers. I had
Yeah.
a lot of views on that raid.
So did I.
Stream.
And it was a lot of fun.
While I'm talking, I'm just sitting here cheating my faction stuff. I hate people messaging me on Xbox because they saw me running up and down.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, I mean, they were like straight up hate mailing me, like, I hope you die, you cheating the game, this, that, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, what?
P4 is so
It's like it's built into the
ridiculous.
game. It's like, I didn't hook this thing up to a computer and hack it. It's in the game.
Right?
Bite me. They fix it, they fix it. I'm not going to cry about them fixing it. But until they fix it, I'm going to use it.
Hey, Blue Wolf, what's going on?
Blue Wolf is with you.
Crap, you made me waste my only rocket, you stupid thing.
Oh, and then I had somebody else earlier today message me because I was doing the, what's the Crucible milestoning room with? Huh.
I just don't touch Crucible anymore. It's not fun. I don't
No, I'm not streaming.
find Crucible fun at all. I've always had more fun with the PvE.
Freaking dogs!
Well, the camera's on. OBS is actually picking it up, but I'm not streaming. Heather wanted to make sure that I wasn't streaming her to the world while she walked around the table.
Hi, Heather.
Donna says hi.
Hey, Bella.
And you're rubbing on the mic, I think.
Oh my god, my nose itches so bad. I saw your message, Faye. Don't think I didn't see your message, sweetie.
Yeah,
I
happy
saw it.
anniversary. Yeah, Donna, who else can say that? My wife is happy about her anniversary present, which is a it's a drill press.
Nice.
For her crafting stuff.
Well, happy anniversary, guys.
Well, thank you. She says happy anniversary. It's actually tomorrow.
Well, happy early anniversary.
But there's not really any way for me to sneak out to go get something, so. That was the right one, right?
Oh crap.
See, I look at this little itty bitty drill press and I'm like, there's nothing I could do with this thing because I do automotive work. But for her, like jewelry and yeah, ceramics and all that kind of stuff that she does, it's like perfect little drill press.
I'm no good with power tools. I'd probably end up slicing my hand off or something.
Oh, she makes all sorts of stuff. I mean, we have large power tool stuff too. Like, we've got all my crap, but for the little things that she's trying to drill, it's, you know, not as much of it's something hard to drill through as much as it is she was trying to do precise drilling. So that's why she needed the drill press.
Nice.
And of course, all blue shit.
Yeah, they need to fix the drops and strikes and stuff.
Yeah, it actually worked out in my favor because earlier she asked me if I could run to Walmart to go pick her up some more spray paint she needed for one of the cabinet things that she's building.
Hawk,
So
I did say hi to you when I came back.
I was like, I have a reason to go out to Walmart and pick this thing up without just saying, hey, I've got to go run to Walmart for absolutely zero reason. I'm never the one that runs out, and you know, since I'm retired, there's usually a reason that I leave the house.
What are you sorry for, Faye?
Huh? Oh, I'll be back.
Okay. And Hawk, I did say hi to you. What's the matter, Faye? Am I missing something? I mean, what's going on here? Oh my god, my spelling is horrid. Hello, John. Oh, it's okay, Hawk. I've got one in line in front of you, Blue. Not sure how long I'm going to be on. It's going to be an early night for me. I have to be up at 4 in the morning. So, I don't know how long I'm going to be on.
Sorry about the phone ringing in the
Oh,
mic.
you're fine. Yeah, Faye, I do not like that strike.
Got all these aftermarket vehicle warranty places keep calling me about my Camaro because normally it's at the time that it would be out of warranty, but I'm not out of warranty for another 5 years, and they never want to accept that as an answer.
Oh, well, listen to this.
Like,
this is some really fucked up shit. So our battery died in our car, right? Didn't even know it was going to die. It died. So we replaced it. Not a big deal. We replaced it. 2 days later, starts misfiring.
Alternator.
No, starts misfiring. The coil, it needed coil, plugs, and spark wires. And it just did it. It's like, it was fine. We turned it off. We come back down the next day, jump in the car. Acts like it doesn't want to start. It finally starts up. So, you know, we take it, find out what's going on.
Oh, yeah, put me right here.
And what have you not. And it's acting like it wants to die and everything here. I'm sitting there thinking, well, we've blown the engine. No, we didn't blow the engine. Thank God. So, had to take it to the shop yesterday. And everything, and that's when we found out the coil was bad. We knew that the wires and stuff were bad and needed to be replaced. Because we knew it needed a tune-up and what have you not. And then when we found out the coil was bad, PT Cruiser.
Oh, yep.
Explains it all, don't it?
Well, no. I mean, it's not a horrible thing. PT Cruisers aren't really that bad. I mean, I don't like the way they look or anything, but it does what it's supposed to normally. But PT Cruiser's a Dodge product, and they have this bad habit of, if their batteries are going bad, like if you have a dead cell, and it reads up as low voltage, then your alternator tries to make up for it and tries to overcharge, which puts a little bit higher voltage than your system normally is supposed to run.
Right.
Which is what burnt your coil. So instead of running, say, 13, 14 volts out of your alternator to charge your battery like it's supposed to, it was really trying to charge the battery, running itself up to like 15, 16 volts, and burning up everything that's not meant to run on that.
Well, we were lucky that I guess there's a gasket in there. I don't know much about coils and stuff. And luckily...
Gasket? Okay.
Yeah, or something. I don't know.
Well, tell me the rest, and maybe I'll figure out what you're talking about.
And they said, well, if we don't have to replace that, it's not going to cost much more. Well, apparently whatever it was wasn't bad, and they didn't have to replace it with the coil. So, because it was still good, the only thing is the coil was fried. But it gasket or something.
Yeah. Well, if yours is, depending on which model PT Cruiser, you might have the coil over plug. So you have 4 individual coils. Yours a 4-cylinder?
Yeah, it's a 4-cylinder.
Yeah, so you probably have the coil over plug, which is each one of your spark plugs has its own coil, and they can be replaced as one entire unit, which includes the rubber tube that goes down to the spark plug.
Mm-hmm.
Or they could just replace the coil itself on the top, which
well,
might be what you're talking about.
I don't know very much. I mean,
but
I can do
no
brake
gasket.
lines and gas lines, but when it comes to something like that, I'm like completely stupid. I mean, I can do work on a car a lot. I mean, Boss has taught me a lot. My dad taught me a lot, but certain stuff I still don't know anything about, and certain cars I absolutely know nothing about.
Device looks like an old arc energy conveyor.
And I guess cylinder number 4 wasn't even moving. I guess it was so bad it wasn't even...
Wasn't firing.
Nope, it wasn't firing at all.
Yeah, because it would still move. Mechanically, it has to, or your engine's blown.
Well...
It's just not firing, which means it's making compression, but since it's not actually lighting, it's making it hard for your engine to move instead of easy for your engine to move.
Yeah. And
so basically what it does is if your spark plug doesn't fire, then your engine turned into basically an air compressor, where normally what happens is once you compress the air in the fuel, it lights and that makes power. But what cylinder 4 was doing to your engine was compressing the air and fuel and not lighting, so it was causing strain instead of adding power.
Mm-hmm. And here, the entire time here, I'm thinking, because of the way the engine was knocking and everything, I was thinking, well, maybe we went ahead and we blew the engine. And then I was starting to think, because I was listening, and, you know, sometimes when, like, something goes bad and the engine starts getting too much air, it starts sputtering and everything. I started to think that maybe it was getting too much oxygen, like we had blown a line or something.
You got a vacuum leak?
Yeah, because that's what it reminded me of, the way it was acting.
That's another thing that can happen. Usually on a car like that, because you're talking about, you know, fuel injection and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens is with fuel injection, if you get a vacuum leak, then you're getting in air that's not metered by the mass air sensor, which is what tells the computer, here's how much air is going in. Well, if you have a vacuum leak, you have that much air going in plus the extra air from the vacuum leak.
Yeah.
So it throws all your numbers in the computer off. Then it runs like crap. It runs lean because it doesn't give it enough fuel for that much air, which is bad.
Yeah, and that's what I thought was happening, because that had happened. I had a Geostorm, and at one point it was getting way too much oxygen, and it was acting the way the cruiser was and everything. And I'm going wrong. Am I going wrong? And that's what I thought was like going on.
I just thought it was funny because when you said Geo, you have a PT Cruiser that was running on 3 cylinders, and then a Geo which came with a 3-cylinder. You might have had the Geo with the 4-cylinder. There was a 3 and a 4-cylinder, but it would have just been hilarious if it was the 3-cylinder. It's like, no, you were just destined to have a 3-cylinder. That's what it was.
I mean, the way the engine, seriously, the way the engine was rocking and everything, I honestly believed that it was just getting too much oxygen. You know, something simple like that. I never once thought anything about the spark plugs or anything. So it was kind of crazy.
Well, and also at that point, that PT Cruiser, it should have been throwing you an engine code.
It did throw a code, but the only code it threw was for the spark plugs and wires. It didn't
well, and that's
throw
what I'm saying. When it threw that code should have been number 4 cylinder misfire.
It just, because we had to take it to AutoZone, because we don't have a machine to know the codes or anything.
And that's what I was going to get at next, is that when you take it to a parts store to get the codes read, you know, parts store, they're salespeople, they're not mechanics.
Nope.
So whatever generic code their little machine puts out, which is probably either just misfire or maybe it said cylinder 4 misfire, it doesn't tell them why. So it takes an actual tech to be able to say, well, here are the options of what would cause that.
Yeah, and that's what happened was they didn't know what to... The only thing they could literally tell us was that it was spark plugs and wires. And then when we took it to the shop, we were thinking, hey, we're only having spark plugs and wires done. And then we found out it was the coil, and, you know, it was kind of shocking. I mean, it didn't cost much more to have the coil done, too. I mean, which was nice. But, I mean, and it didn't take them much longer. I mean,
our conversation.
They had quoted us like a 2-hour, like, what have you not, you know, time to do the spark plugs and wires, which, you know, all right, you know, not a problem. Then they called and they were like, yeah, you need a coil too. It's not going to take any longer for us to do the coil on top of having to do the spark plugs and stuff. And I
well,
was,
it takes no time because they've already got half of it disconnected. It's just a matter of pulling one more plug out.
exactly. So we were like, go ahead and do it. I mean, if it needs to be done, do it. I mean, I'm not going to...
But they did answer my question earlier, though. You do not have coil over plug coils because you said you had to get plugs and wires. You wouldn't have wires on a coil over plug.
Okay. See, like I said, I don't know anything
So now
about
I'm trying to think of what they were talking about when they said that there was a gasket that you saved money on not having to get it.
I don't know, a gasket or something like that. Boss was the one on the phone. I just overheard him say something about, you know, if you have to replace it, you know, how much more would that cost, and if you're able to save it, would you go ahead and just, you know, keep that one on there? And they're like, yeah, da da da. And he's like, well, go ahead. If you have to, you have to.
I don't think we're
So, and they had the car for like maybe like an hour and a half. So.
Oh yeah, to change plugs, changing that stuff takes no time. Matter of fact, the hour and a half that they had it, probably an hour of that was waiting to get into a bay.
Most likely, because they were pretty packed when we dropped it off, and I think that's the reason they quoted us 2 hours.
Oh, now there's a difference too when it comes to the hours, how mechanics work. So, let me think of the easy way to explain what flat rate is. So, some manufacturer or engineer somewhere writes up this this manual on how long it should take to do a specific job. So every different part replacement on, you know, every different vehicle has a time. So they say, for example, you're replacing coils, replacing plugs and wires, and they quoted that at 2 hours. So that's what they charge you for labor, because the technician that actually works on that car, if he spends 4 hours or 20 minutes doing that job, he gets paid 2 hours of labor. That's how flat rate works.
I did not know that.
So, that's how they quote jobs. So if you're a good mechanic or technician, whichever you want to call it, and you knock out these jobs faster than recommended, you actually make more money.
Really?
Yeah, there's technicians that I've seen get upwards of 60 hours in a day of labor hours because of flat rate. Now, it doesn't mean that the customer's getting ripped off. They're getting their car back faster, and it's just happened to be they got a good technician that works quicker than another one does.
Well,
you know, the job would still cost that 2 hours no matter which tech they gave it to.
Right.
To the customer. But what it pays out, you know, and of course the business never loses any money, and it's just a really good way to keep it where techs try to keep working fast instead of, well, I get paid by the hour, I'm just going to sit here and eat my lunch.
We normally go to Firestone, but Firestone literally for spark plugs and wires wanted almost $400.
I hate Firestone.
For just spark plugs and wires. So what we did is we took it to Tuffy and paid half for
and I've
spark
got some buddies
plugs,
that
wires,
work at Firestone.
And the coil. So I mean, where do you think I'm gonna go from now on?
up in Washington and in Fort Sill, Oklahoma, but at Fort Lewis, I had we have on base Firestone. They have a contract with the military, so they can have them on base. And we had one that was trying to rip off one of my soldiers for a brake job on a Saturn.
Wow.
Trying to rip him off for about $1,200 of unnecessary parts and labor.
Oh, wow.
He went in, I mean, you said you know a little bit about lines and stuff. So his Saturn had disc front brakes and drum rear, so his rear had brake cylinders. And he had no idea what was going on because he wasn't a mechanic or anything. He was just one of my public affairs guys.
Right.
But he was getting ready to go on leave and drive this thing to New York, so across the country. And it was like 4 days before he was supposed to go on leave, and his brake pedal went to the floor. And he's like, the car still stopped. It didn't stop anywhere near as fast as normal. My brake went all the way to the floor, so I lost all my brakes. And I was like, well, okay, what are you asking? And I didn't know, but he already had the car at Firestone and had them do the little $20 inspection and got his quote. They told him he needed a new brake cylinder, master cylinder, brake drums, brake shoes, and a new brake reservoir.
Wow.
And then all the labor to install all of this. And I was like, well, to anybody who knows anything about brakes, either your brake cylinder is bad or your master cylinder is bad, because it's never going to be both. If the master cylinder is bad, then it didn't put enough pressure to blow out a brake cylinder. And if a brake cylinder is bad, then you lost all your pressure and can't blow your master cylinder. So one end of that hydraulics is a lie. So I was like, well, I'll go with you after work. I went down there and looked at it, and I was right. It was just a brake. He just needed a brake cylinder, left rear brake cylinder.
Wow.
And it was on a Saturn, which is a GM. I was like, dude, pull this car out of here, pay him the $20, bring it to my house, and I will fix it for you. And he's like, how much is it going to cost? I was like, probably like $50. He's like, are you sure? Because now he's in disbelief because they told him $1,200 and I told him $50.
Well, I know for like $150, we were able. We had an '88 Firebird, and we went ahead because we had to replace the brake lines because one blew because it was the original brake lines, and it was the original gas lines. So what we did is we went ahead and we replaced all the lines under the car. And literally to do it, it cost us $200 to replace everything. And that was including dropping the gas tank, putting in a new pump, the whole 9 yards. It cost us but then again, we did the work ourselves.
Yep.
So, I mean, and we didn't buy the lines that were already made and everything. We bought the coils.
It's always better to bend them yourself.
Yeah, and we did it all. We had all the tools and everything we needed, and we just spent one spring just literally rebuilding the car. And then he was doing the gaskets and saw one of the head gaskets was blown, and he asked his friend to help, who was a mechanic. And his friend, I'll be right by your side, bro. I'll be right by your side. And didn't help at all or anything. Watched him rip the whole top part of my engine out of my car and everything. And then got a bug up his ass one night. And it was raining. And he goes, well, I'm about to push a car out in the street. No hood, nothing. So what happened
was... So now you have a block full of water.
Yeah. So what happened was we had the car towed back here, which, boss and him ain't friends anymore. But we had the car towed back here and what have you not, and we tried to get a hold of a few people. Faye, why did you leave?
Who's that?
Oh, she's sleepy.
So,
we towed it back here and what have you not, and he got a hold of one of his other mechanic friends, and they kept saying, well, I'll be there, never showed up. So, and we had dropped like a butt ton of money into this car and what have you not, so we ended up with a $13,000 paperweight. Needless to say, I'm pissed because you cannot...
What year?
88.
Still have it?
Nope. That was 2 years ago.
Oh.
I wish we still had it. He misses that car. He even had a professional sound system put in and what have you not. Very expensive radio, which I picked out because it had lots of buttons and changed colors. I mean, we dumped a buttload of money in this car just to have, everybody, oh yeah, I'll be there, knowing they're going to get paid, to come over and help him, what have you not, because, we always pay our help. We're not going to expect somebody to come do something for free, even if it is helping. And
I used to fix people's cars for cartons of cigarettes.
And I used to help friends out, and, they'd be like, can I pay you? I'm like, no, you're my friend, I'm here to help you, I don't expect payment. But
if they had big jobs like that, it was like, they're like, how much is it going to cost for me? It was like, it's not going to cost you anything as long as there's beer and cigarettes there.
Exactly. And, you know, nobody'd show up for the
It's like
time.
now,
Oh, we'll be here at this
now
time.
I'd have some of them,
They'd
I've
never
had some
show
of
up.
them get upset when they were like, well, I have this friend who has a blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, that's like a $1,200 fix for me. And they're like, well, you didn't charge me. It's like, yeah, they're not my friend.
Right.
Like, I'm not free labor for you to pass around.
See, and that's what was starting to happen with Boss, and I put a stop to it because people were only getting a hold of him for his help. Wouldn't be like, hey, you want to come over, hang out, da 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 da. And then some people would be like, well, you know, why don't you help do this, you know? And it's like, no, you know, you guys, not even friends, and you're wanting him to do this shit for free. And he was there for a while out of the, you know, trying to be a good friend and what have you not to these people. And they just kind of took advantage of it, and I had put a stop to it because I was tired of it. I was like, he's being used, I'm losing time with my husband, and it's really not worth it, I mean, in all honesty. So, and people would get mad because, like, his one friend, he helped his one friend, do brakes and a few other things to his car and what have you not, and then his friend's friend needed help and told him about Boss, and you know, Boss was like, well, it's gonna cost such and such amount, and he's like, well, you didn't charge so
Well, that guy just committed suicide.
So, and people would get mad, and it's like, look, he's not going to come over there and work for free. Out of your mind. You know, you got his name through a mutual friend. It's not like you guys are friends and talk all the time and hang out.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm not going to let, no.
And then I also started coming up with 2 different sets of prices, too. For
Did
those people that, they contacted me because, you know, one of my friends said, hey, he knows how to do this, blah, blah, blah. He did it on mine, and I just gave him beer. And then they'll call me up, and it's like, well, this is how much I'm going to charge you. And they're like, oh, such and such said to call you because, you know, you would just work for like a case of beer. And I'm like, no, I do that for my friends.
Right.
I was like, by the way, I gave you the price of what it's going to cost. If you have somebody else work on it first, and then I have to sort that out too, this is how much it's going to cost you after.
Exactly.
Because that's the worst thing is, you know, I'd rather work on someone's car initially because it's so much easier than when someone gives me the nightmare of somebody else already took it apart and didn't know what they were doing.
Yep. Like, I learned...
It's like, well, now I don't know what they did. I don't know what wires they may have switched. I don't know. I have to go through this whole thing now before I attempt to start it.
Well, I had... me and Boss decided that we'd both learn, you know, a little bit more about cars than what we did after this one guy came over and quoted us for a vacuum leak and fixed it, and then come to find out what he paid for the part and then charged us. He pretty much made 100% profit because he charged us for parts and labor. Which, okay, you know, I understand we'll pay for our own parts. You know, we had planned on that anyways. But don't charge us...
You got someone in there talking about remembering working on it.
Don't... Hey, you remember that, Bobby? One guy came over and he had told us, okay, to fix this problem, it's going to cost $100. Okay. So we gave him the money. He ran to the store to get the parts and what have you not. Come to find out, the person who sold him the part, it was a $5 part.
Yeah.
He charged us $100, told us parts were going to cost $50, and charged us $100.
Yeah, see, now that's full.
So,
now,
and then, well, come to find out...
a little bit different way of doing it. Like, if it was a $5 part, I probably would have charged you $10 just for me having to drive and go get it.
Right.
But not $50.
Well, I guess the part that he was supposed to use was going to be like $30, and he was trying to pocket a little money, which, you know, whatever, you know, $20, big deal.
Oh,
but
so
when come to
it's still the
find
same
out
thing.
that
He reused a part and said that it was bad?
no, what he did is he instead of buying the part he needed to buy, he bought a cheaper part, which was just a little rubber hose instead of the part that should have been there, and charged us for it.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, and come to find out, this guy was like a massive drug addict, like heroin drug addict. So, I mean, it was just it was bad. It was so. That's when I just we had sat down and talked about it. We're just gonna learn this stuff this way. We don't get ripped off like that again.
Well, I can teach you a little bit more. That since you're talking about vacuum leaks, just something to save you in the future, is that if anybody tells you that you can find vacuum leaks by using carburetor cleaner and just spraying it in little spots on the engine bay till the engine revs up, they are correct. Except for do not use carburetor cleaner. Use choke cleaner.
Choke cleaner, okay.
And the reason is because it's actually two different chemicals. Carburetor cleaner will actually screw up your mass air sensor in your intake.
Really?
Yep, the carburetor cleaner will not because there's a Teflon coating in there that carburetor cleaner will actually eat.
I did not know that.
And it'll cause your O2 sensor to start screwing up.
I really did not know that.
They'll both find your vacuum leak, because really all you're doing is you're sucking in a little bit of flammable aerosol into the vacuum leak. So when it gets into the cylinder, your engine revs up a little bit because it has a little extra fuel. That's how the whole little cheap way of finding vacuum leaks works. But it's one of those things where people don't realize that, there's different components that are not on a carbureted car that will get ate up if you spray it into a fuel injected car.
I did not know that. Not in my house. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I know Destiny is dead, but I'm still working on my 3 characters because I decided to take my time with it and not rush through all 3 of my characters. So all I'm doing is leveling up my hunter and my warlock. Other than that, I've got Duck Punt in the party, who I do raid carries with. Just kind of taking a break from the raid carries right now.
He's a master tactician.
It's not 100% dead because there's still some of us playing it.
Well, somebody seriously said the new Call of Duty's already dead. I'm like, are you serious? It just came out. How can you say it's dead? There's no way it's dead because nobody's maxed prestige on any of it. It's not. Are you on drugs? Because I mean, it's not dead. And I'm afraid that if I start playing Call of Duty again, Call of Duty again, I'll take my Destiny skills over there, like I did when I first started playing Destiny, and can't do that. I definitely could not bring my Call of Duty skills over to Destiny. It just didn't work out for me that way. So, but yeah, I do miss that car. I mean, we used it as just a summer car. We like winterized it and everything, kept it out of the snow and salt and everything, just because it was so old.
Yeah, the reason I was asking, I mean, not that you live anywhere near me anyway, but I'm a big Camaro fan, and I've been through 5 of the F-bodies already. Not all Camaros, a couple of them were Trans Ams, but they're all the same car.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All the 80s Firebird Trans Am Camaro. It's the same car with a different hood and different headlights.
Mm-hmm. That's all it is.
But it's like, I've already been through so many of those things. It's like, oh, man, why didn't you know me then? And not only do I have a little bit of experience with those things, it's like, okay, well, somebody who's worked on a Camaro before, big deal. But I'm also an actual ASE master mechanic. And I have all the tools that are needed, but even after I was already ASE certified, when I got out of the Army, I went to Nashville and took the automotive and high-performance courses there. So I have those pieces of little college papers to put behind it too. It's like,
right.
I know I know a couple things about cars.
just wasted my
Like I did the I did the motor swap on the Hendrix the GTP Corvette for Road Atlanta.
Did you?
When we swapped it from the turbo V6 over to the LS V8, and did all the rebalancing of that car, and they call it a GTP Corvette. Technically, it's a Corvette because it's based on a Corvette's wheelbase, but not any part of this car even looks like a Corvette. It looks like it's a race car. And it's a two-frame race car. But I always like pulling out pictures of me working on that when people, you know, I run into buddies that are like, "Oh, I work on race cars." It's like, no, your Nova that you took to the drag strip doesn't qualify it as a race car. Sorry. Like, you work on hot rods. There's a difference. And that's not even to downplay people that work on hot rods, but, you know, don't say you work on race cars.
Right.
It's like if you're at a drag strip and you tell me you work on race cars, I expect to see Top Fuel or Funny Car or something with a fiberglass body on it, you know, not an all-metal car with a V8 running on pump gas. It's like, no, that's not a race car.
I mean, it's just... I don't even know anymore. Like, my first car, like, I'll never forget it. I had a Nissan Sentra. It was a 1982 Nissan Sentra. And I didn't know nothing about cars, you know, never taught anything about cars. It was pretty much a learning experience. So, you know, I figured my brake light was on, so, you know, being the girl I am, I was like, oh, I have brakes. Come to find out, I was so beyond the brake pads, I was literally putting grooves down in the rotors. I had warped my rotors. Oil lights on? Oh, I have oil! Nope, I blew my engine. I did.
Not realizing the lights meant the opposite.
Yeah. I was never told. I mean, 16-year-old girl, I mean, what is she really going to know about cars? I mean...
Well, don't ask my daughter.
I mean, my dad worked at Ford and what have you not, but it's, you know, he worked nights, so it's not like he ever really got time to spend time with us girls or anything, or teach us anything, and it's not like we were willing to learn anything about a car.
That and most car guys, you know, nowadays it's different. But, you know, 10, 20 years ago, it's a girl. We don't teach them how to work on cars. Mom teaches them how to bake cookies. When I have a son, he'll come out and learn how to work on cars and not know how to cook water. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's how it was back then.
No, Fire, this is not a 24-hour stream. I have to be up early in the morning, so just doing a regular stream. But, yeah, I mean, and it's not like, because me and my sister, you know, both of us are captains of cheerleading squads and what have you not. It's not like we really wanted to learn anything about a car. You know, between cheerleading, gymnastics, and school, I didn't have time for anything. So, I mean...
But it just reminds me of all the girls that I've had come in to to ask me where they're supposed to get 710 fluid.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that myself. See, I was smart enough to know that there's no such thing as 710 fluid, but Boss did get me with the blinker fluid once. Not even gonna lie about it. He did get me with the blinker fluid. He was like, blinker fluid, Donna? You need to go in the store and ask him for some blinker fluid? And I really did, too. And I looked like a complete idiot. It was hilarious.
It's funny where some of those jokes come from, too. Because they have a little bit of realism, like, from where they originated. So, blinker fluid originated from people that had unsealed turn signals or headlights. So you had the water in there. And it's just, you know, rainwater got in it, and people would be like, oh man, what is this? It's like, oh, you need to go get blinker fluid. It's low. See, it's not filled up. But we would do that to soldiers all the time. Whenever we walked around and found one that had a turn signal where the seal was bad, so it had water inside it, we'd send that soldier running around everywhere looking for blinker fluid because, you know, you'd look at it and go, see, it's only halfway up. You need to go get more blinker fluid.
No, Fire Bro, you're going to want to follow Donna W on Twitter. I'm the one who Like, I'll let you know when I go live and stuff, even though I haven't, like, been posting updates lately on Twitter. But yeah, it's Donna W.
And of course, while they're gone looking for the stuff, we take a couple screws out, open it so all the water comes out, put a new gasket in.
That's hilarious.
But it was pretty funny, you know, it's like, I would have people carry their oil cap into the store and say, I need 710 fluid. It's like, let me see that cap. And you flip it over, and it's like, what does it say now? And they're like, oh, I'm retarded. It's like, well, I mean, yes and no. I mean, you don't know anything about a car, and you look underneath, and that oil cap happened to be screwed on upside down. And it's not even that it's backwards or upside down, but when you look at it, it's upside down. It's like, I can see it happening.
Me don't.
I mean, that's literally one thing I haven't pulled, but I mean, I follow him for some of the stuff, but I never did follow for the 710. I kind of like knew about that.
That or like another thing that the one I was usually guilty of was sending people to get bolt stretchers.
Bolt stretchers?
Yeah, whenever, like, basically Army big rig, but for us they're called 915s. Whenever I was doing a motor swap on those things, there's 4 motor mount bolts, you know, 2 in the well, I guess the back, but they're on the sides, and then there's 2 in the front. And the bolts are just a little bit different in length. And what inevitably happens all the time is you end up taking one of the rear motor mount bolts, putting it in the front, and then you're left with one of the front ones that's not long enough for the back.
Uh-huh.
So, well, now you're pissed off because now you got to pull a bolt back out of the front, switch to the back, but you grab your new guy and you're like, oh shit, the bolt's not long enough. Go to the tool room, tell them you need the bolt stretcher for the, 1.25-inch bolt. So they're running around trying to find somebody that can give them a bolt stretcher, which is, doesn't exist.
Oh, that's hilarious.
My favorite one was to see what I could get people to fall for that was like the most simple things, which the best one was sending soldiers to go to like the parts room and get a 5-gallon can of AIR.
Oh Lord. Duck's always trolling someone.
And then hours later they finally found a motor pool that would give them an empty 5-gallon can and send them back with it.
That's so funny.
Come on.
Yeah.
Sounds like I
Nope.
Or if they're doing something really stupid in the motor pool, we'd be like, alright, you need to go into the office and go get the ID-10T manual. And then they'll come back like 30 minutes later, like, I can't find it. It's not on the shelf. It's like, alright, I don't think you're looking for the right thing. Write it down.
Oh, that's
They
hilarious.
didn't even write it down and not figure out that what they're doing is writing down idiot. ID-10T, idiot.
Oh, that's so funny. Duck, we have a spot available if you would like to join us.
Yeah, I'll jump in. Did Faye get off?
Yeah, Faye was tired.
Oh,
Yeah.
she said after that in the stream, I'm not going to sleep.
No, she was sleepy. She just wanted to jump off the game.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna go run and turn these in first. These 417 coins.
Oh, that's fine. I'm going to be heading to the tower myself. I've got quite a bit to do there once again.
Let me go max out Dead Orbit real quick.
I don't think I'll ever leave.
It actually doesn't max out till like 600 coins, but at 400 you stop getting gear. You just get shaders after that.
Okay, boss is going to have to look at his emails when he gets home. Because Curse sent something to PayPal.
don't know where I'm typing, but it wasn't in the chat box.
Guys, for the Discord link, it's the Dynamics Discord. It's !Dynamics. I do not have. Thank you, Duck. I do not have a link to my Discord in there. Only to the Dynamics Discord.
I figured it was one of the other. Everybody's stream. It's one of those two.
Yeah, ours is Dynamics. I'm thinking about. Well, I can't because of the way Discord's done.
I think I have both of those set up to the same. I think you can do either Discord or Dynamics in mine.
I miss it being
And then I've got like all the streamers in our
Discord
group set up as a command.
Nice.
And they're all kind of shortened. So like it's just !Denzer for Denzer, and !Boss for you, !Mayo for Super Mayo Bros.
Mm-hmm.
!3 Dads. Who else do I got in there? Vapin. Devils. Knife Kill. Sorable. And there's some more. Lots of people that haven't been on a whole lot lately. I think everybody kind of just hit a little bit of a lull with their streaming.
I think everybody did. It's because, you know, we all stream Destiny, but, I mean, what's really to stream right now? I mean, everything's been done. I mean, I know there's still a few people who haven't, like, got the raid done or anything, which, you know, no problem with helping them or anything. But, like, a lot of us already have done everything, like, multiple times. I think that's one reason why I took my time making all my characters, was this way I'd have something to do until the DLC dropped. Because I just didn't want to rush through it, and, like, I don't know.
I was going to make another character on PlayStation, but then I was like, I don't play it enough for it to matter.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we've got.
What do you mean Discord's being shit, Hawk? Nice, Hawk. Oh, I don't care about that stuff.
Welcome to Eververse. Thank you for shopping at Eververse.
Alright, what do I got? Tons of duplicates.
Perhaps a barter is warranted. War is a complicated algorithm, to be certain. Even with the most difficult ciphers, all that is required is the right key.
See, I would agree with Firebro on that one. The only problem with that is that by the time all of them are out with all the DLCs for the same price, is that you're going to end up not having people on anymore to play.
That's what happened to me with D1. Nobody was on anymore. They had all already done everything, and like, what was the point of them getting back on when everything was already done? I mean, yeah, quite a few people had jumped on to help me and what have you not. But I mean, honestly, what's the point on, you know, it was boring to them. They only did it to help me. So, and
yeah,
you know, in a way I kind of felt bad about it, but it was nice to, you know, make some good friends and those memories and what have you not.
Anti-extinction, anti-extinction, anti-extinction. So I have everything from Joe Rabbit now.
Damn.
Hmm.
Already?
Well, I just went and turned in 400 coins to him all at once.
Oh my god.
And now let's go see what's in my postmaster. Yeah, that whole time that I've been in the party talking to you, I was just over there doing that coin glitch.
Circumstances change, but the data remains. Always.
I'm just powering up stuff at the moment.
The world's changing, Guardian. You must prepare and adapt.
We'll just infuse that. That's the same damn thing anyways.
Remain vigilant, Guardian. We may never quite be as safe as we think.
Getting shifts like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think D3 will take that long if they get their shit together and actually do it. In all honesty. But, you know, why am I holding on to 2 of these? But then again, we are talking about Bungie.
Yep.
So Bungie, we all know, likes to take their sweet old ass time with everything. And then, you know, get us all hyped up for something, and that's one reason I didn't watch all those trailers, and I watched Bungie's first live stream on D2, and that was it. I wasn't watching everything else because I was not getting my hopes up the way everyone did. Was not happening. Because I would have been very upset. Like, I would have been so extremely upset it wouldn't have even been funny. My god, so many shaders. I gotta go through these shaders and get rid of the ugly ones again. I wonder.
Ooh, I almost died.
There's no pink in that.
Yeah, like I just answered a message on Xbox. But, looking at my friends list on Xbox, everybody that I have playing a game right now is Fortnite or Call of Duty.
Damn.
Yeah, because nobody cares about Destiny anymore.
I tried Fortnite, but, like, wasn't having fun by myself.
Yeah, I saw when you posted up on Discord that you were going to be playing Fortnite. Anybody come and join? But I was like, oh, I'm not in there. It's early.
I
she
played...
likes posting things at Discord at like 6 a.m.
I know, right?
Like 2 hours after I went to bed.
I was like, I played a few games. I played like 2 games with Devils. He showed me some of the ropes and what have you not, and then he had to go pay bills and do the adult thing and go to work and what have you not. And I tried a few more after that, and I was like, it's no fun by myself.
No, like, to me, playing Fortnite alone is just like playing PUBG solo. The only time it's, like, I wouldn't even call it fun, but entertainment value is when you're wanting to try out things for whenever you're going to play with a group again.
Dead.
Yeah, I mean, that, I ain't even
So,
gonna
like,
lie, I was doing
every
like
time
complete shit.
every time Fortnite does an update right now, it's screwing with your controller sensitivities. So I'll run a couple solo games just to get my sensitivities right.
Yeah, I just fixed my sensitivity again. I think last time anybody was on my account, I think it might have been Boss messing around one morning, and he had changed my sensitivity, so I had to change it back. What's going on, Retro? How are you? Hawk, I might be playing Fortnite tomorrow. Don't know
Well,
yet
that
what
was
I'm gonna
weird.
do because I still want to try World War II Zombies out. So.
Ted Dancing with the ketchup.
Oh, I have
Yeah,
to
and
go
that's
look at
another
my
one where
games.
I'm kind of like caught up on is if I do go ahead and get World War II, of course, I want to get it on Xbox because I prefer Xbox. But then I have people that also play it on PlayStation, and I don't want to buy another game on 2 different consoles.
See, that's the whole thing. It's like.
Yeah. I didn't know I could do this. Wait a minute. Do the
See,
ketchup first, and
since
then.
we have a
Ooh, I'm
copy
still
on
holding it.
PlayStation, because I do plan on getting
Yeah.
an Xbox. I'm not getting the Xbox X though. I'll probably get the Xbox S. But what I'm probably gonna do is I'll get it on Xbox since we already have it on PlayStation.
Well, see, and that's something that for you two that you can do on Xbox. I know for sure. Anyway, I don't know if it works the same on PlayStation or not. But like my Xbox, if I like the Xbox that Heather plays on is set as my home Xbox, and the Xbox that I play on is set as her home Xbox. So if I buy something on Xbox, like I download a game, she can play it because she's on my home Xbox, and I can play it because I'm logged in my account.
Well, see, I don't.
Same thing if she buys anything on Xbox is I'm on her home Xbox, so I can play it because they have like that family sharing thing.
Yeah. See, Boss don't play Xbox though. Hey, Kevin, welcome to the stream. Yes, Hulk. We do have World War II. Nice retro. But I want to get it on Xbox because I mean I have a profile and everything on Xbox. I know that they're gonna give away my gamer tag by the time I renew and everything else, and I'm gonna have to make a new one.
Here goes my phone again. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. I don't have any pink shaders. I guess I could go through my shaders now.
And it was another phone call about my car's warranty. It's like, oh my god, my car's not broken. Like, quit calling me.
We keep getting calls about our electric bill, and we don't need to get them at all. And I keep telling them, like, do not call my phone. Take me off your damn list. We do not need your help. We have everything under control. We're not paying too much, blah, 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 all this other crap. But they call, like, every day, like 4 or 5 times a day. And it's like, I finally, one day, I was like, do you want me to get you for harassment? Because it's the same person that calls every time. It's this female. And I finally told her, I said, do you want me to get you for harassment? I've told you to quit calling my house numerous times, and you have not listened yet. So, seriously, do you really want to go there with me? Because I'm pretty sure you don't.
Well, see, the thing about the ones that are calling me is it's different people, and it's always coming in on different phone numbers in different states. Because it's like every time I tell them I don't want I'm not interested, don't call. Then it'll just be a different call center that calls me.
Yep.
And I know why they keep calling. It's because I have a ZL1 Camaro. So it's an expensive car. And that's why they think that they're going to get me to buy their warranty crap. It's like, no, I'll fix my own car, thanks.
Right?
Like, I don't even have to do it. It's still under warranty. That's the part that kills me. It's like... They're like, well, we're calling because we got notice that your warranty's up. It's like, no, you're going by what year my car is. Like, Chevrolet did not call you and say, call this guy because he needs a warranty.
Right. Oh, I didn't know I had all these tokens.
And someone asked, when are you going to run your hunter through the raid? Which My answer to that is she's already in the 290s. She might as well run it right now.
Hey, Shadow. I still have to open up my third super yet. I ain't even done that yet.
And which super is it?
It would be the Void one.
You
The
don't need
Tether.
it. Golden Gun. Let's run the raid.
Oh, damn, I still have some. I haven't even unlocked any. Whoops. Let me unlock all this real quick. My bad.
Yeah, Shadow, I knew what she meant when she said the Void one.
Ow.
Wait, how did you go to orbit?
Who's in orbit?
Am I looking at old part of your stream or something? I am not live. Did you quit streaming?
No.
No, I'm back live. Okay. For some reason, that must have been when I was trying to type earlier and I wasn't on the chat box, because I was all the way back into like 1 hour into your stream. And I looked over and saw you going to orbit, and I wasn't going to orbit. I was like, what the hell happened?
Are you going to orbit now?
Yep.
Oh, good times.
But you were at the tower at that part of the thing too, so it didn't throw me until you were in orbit and I wasn't.
Hulk, it's boss's copy. We're just gonna be sharing it. I should really go turn these tokens in, but I ain't even worried about it right now. I'm still trying to get guns. I, have no guns good enough for...
I mean, until you get max level, the way I do it, especially at your level now, is once you get either a power Ingram or something that jumps a piece of gear up.
That's what I've been, trying to do.
And so like, next time you get an exotic or a power Ingram or, a drop from the raid, whatever it is, once you get one of those, then go turn in your coins to get the other pieces of gear a couple levels higher each.
Mm-hmm.
And then, once you get, let's say you get a helmet. Say you get an exotic helmet. It jumps up by like 15. Then I turn in coins so I can try to get arms, chest, boots, whatever, a couple points higher. And then I hold on to the coins until I get another power Ingram or an exotic drop or something.
I'm gonna have to start doing that.
Because what will happen is, say you go from... say you go from, what are you at now, 294?
I believe so. 293.
293? But anyway, say that you got an exotic and your helmet jumped up to 299.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I would go turn in coins because, say your arms and your chest piece that are 293, you'll get a 295 to replace them or infuse them, which brings your overall light up like another point. And then that way the next power Ingram you get will be even higher. And then I turn in more coins, etc. Do it that way.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that is a good idea. I didn't even think about that.
But turning in all your coins and getting a bunch of 293s does nothing for you.
Nope. I can't even get through the little window.
I'm just running. What are we doing, a strike?
Yeah. He said, I'm just running.
Just keep running. I'll kill that witch.
I'll take that ammo.
The Hive are either trying to keep us out.
Oh, that's right. I have a throwing knife now. It's no longer melee.
Do I have an admirer on your stream? Or is the other person in the background talking?
Oh, that would be Duck Punt talking. You guys are so silly. Duck, you have an admirer. What the hell was I shooting at?
I could start saying a bunch of the no homo stuff that we used to say to each other in the army. Really get these guys worked up. Like to Hulk there, I'd be like, have you ever sucked a dick? No. Then how do you know you don't like it? Used to mess with our new soldiers doing that all the time. What? It's like, oh yeah, I sucked a dick. I didn't like it. So I know I'm not gay. They have no idea how to respond to that.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. I'm not laughing about that because I'm actually am gay.
I have quite a few gay friends. Gay people do not offend me.
I had one of my buddies that played on my soccer team with me in high school. He was in the closet for our like whole high school career.
Yeah, I had a few of those.
Like to the point where, and I mean, he was really cool about it. You would never really know he was gay unless you really knew him. But like he would wait, you know, he would stay at soccer practice longer and give himself time for everybody else to be out of the locker room before he would go shower and stuff like that.
Aw.
Mm-hmm.
And it was in our senior year. We were all 18 at that point, and that's we were like, hey, we're gonna take you out. He's like, oh, okay, where are we going? You know, normally it was like, let's go cruise the boulevard or whatever, like we usually did. We took him to a gay club. And he's like, what are we doing here? It's like, quit pretending like we don't know you're gay. And he's like, you guys know? Like, yeah, we've known since like 8th grade, dude.
What, you don't think we don't know you? We had I had a friend like that in school, and he wouldn't admit it, and you know, he was the only guy in school with any fashion sense whatsoever. And we're like, dude, we already know, you know. He's like, no, you know, I know I'm not, my dad's a cop, da 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 da. And we're like, okay, and we know you are, it's not a big deal. So what happened was this he was like really fascinated by like drag queens and stuff. So what we did is we took him to a drag bar. He was in heaven. He was in heaven.
Well, and that's something that I can I figured out is that gay and drag queen, two completely different things.
Yep. But to this day, though, I mean, he still has a hard time admitting that he is. But like,
well, yeah, I mean,
he hides his boyfriends and everything else, and it's like, dude, there's no reason to. We already know you don't need to hide. You know, we're not going to think anything less of you. You are a friend, regardless. And
yeah, but that's friends.
I think guy came out when it was like sophomore year.
As soon as he were to actually come out, though, he would be worried about the people that aren't friends.
No wonder they don't want company.
You know, giving him shit about it.
He was at first, and his thing was and he even admitted that he doesn't want his dad to know, you know, his real macho dad, you know, what have you not. And we're like, dude. So one day, his dad pulled me over. I ain't even gonna lie. His dad pulled me over for speeding. And he was in the car, and he's like, his dad was like, shouldn't you be with your boyfriend, not her? And he's like, what are you talking about, Dad? His dad was like, son, I've known you were gay since you were in the 6th grade. He's like, but how did you know? He's like, well, let's see. You're the only kid I know that has no posters of females in your room. All the contacts in your phone are guys, except for a few, which are your close friends. And, son, when have you ever even looked at a girl?
Wow, you know what? You just saying 6th grade and contacts and a phone just made me realize that you must be a lot younger than me.
Oh, no, his phone was... No, that was after we had graduated high school. Cell phone... We didn't have cell phones back then.
Okay.
When I was in school, there was no damn cell phones.
I didn't realize I was that much older than Donna.
No.
I'm only 20, so.
So I mean, when I was in high school, there was no cell phones in high school. They were unheard of then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, you had the landlines, and that was it.
People started having pagers.
Oh, pagers! I remember when pagers were so big. Everybody had to have a pager.
Yeah, which was pretty hilarious because all that meant was that your friend could send you a message saying, go find a payphone and call me. It was basically all a pager amounted to.
Right. And then it was basically, find a payphone that works. Oh, damn, and I walked right into that. I'm trying to get to you.
If only I had a grenade.
Do you remember how to cheat on collect calls? I'm respawning.
No, I don't.
Oh, see, you weren't... yeah, that was like 1990s, 80s hacker right there. So you call 1-800-COLLECT, then you put in the number that you want to call.
Uh-huh.
And then when it asks you for your name, you say, Mom, I'm done with soccer, come pick me up.
Oh, yeah, we used to do that all the time. Don't pick up, I just need to, I need you to come get me, we're done.
Yep.
Oh, the good old days.
And then they just reject the phone call.
Yep, and then just hang up. Oh, my God. And that was after finding a payphone that would work.
Oh, that guy hurts. I'm also reading chat at the same time, and I end up just shooting walls instead of the enemy that I was looking at.
I do that.
Real talk. I don't know how much more my ghost can take, and I'm running out of ammo.
Well, I'm constantly, like, when I'm running from one place to another, I end up just running into a wall. Because I'm reading chat. I look back up and I can't figure out where I'm at.
I can't believe I was so cavalier about destroying these.
So let's get some real conversation going in here. All right.
Yeah.
So as what I'm gonna make you the spokesman of the gay community for a minute. The only thing that I could never really understand is, like, a gay guy is gay because he likes guys. I could never understand the gay guys who act as feminine as possible, because to me that doesn't make any sense, because then they wouldn't be attracting gay guys. Am I the only one that thinks that's weird?
No.
No.
Like, does that make sense?
No, but those are the ones that you can tell are gay.
Yeah.
Like, to me, as a straight guy, you know, I'm trying to pick up a straight chick who I would assume wanted a guy, so I'm not going to act like a girl.
Yeah.
So it never made sense to me when there's gay guys that act like chicks. It's like, well then, who's supposed to pick you up? Like, Yeah, but what the hell do I know? I'm old. But the same thing with
the ones that are trying to act like they're chicks, those are the gay people that are just trying to get any gay guy, even straight.
What I don't understand is the girls that are gay, why they try to act like
super butch.
Yeah. Why?
Makes the same sense to me as the.
It's like, if for all that, go date a guy.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, in all honesty.
I mean,
go date a damn guy if you wanna, like. I mean, seriously. It just don't make no sense.
Yeah, to a gay, I'm gay and it doesn't make sense to me.
Listen, we can use the crystals to disrupt.
and that's where I've never gotten a real answer because like all the guy friends that I have that are gay, they don't act super feminine. I mean, some of them act a little feminine. You know, they might be feminine on a certain topic or something, but not completely. I want to be like a girl. So all of them they all say the same thing. They're like, I don't know, I don't like them either because I like dudes. They're not dudes. Like, I want to be a man.
One of our building owners, he's gay, and he's like really girly about it and everything. And he's really cool. Don't get me wrong. It's just, dude, I understand Daddy's handed you everything in life, but you don't have to act like his little girl.
So your homework for the next stream is when you see him again, like, non-offensively, but seriously, be like, so, we're trying to figure this out. Explain this to us.
I'll be right back, guys.
Alright. I'm gonna have to, because it's like...
You did not die in vain.
Which always just leaves me to believe that it's just an attention thing.
I think it is, too. I'll see you later, gamer guy. Emmanuel, welcome to the stream.
On the beach. Ay. Sorry about that. Oh yeah. I'm back.
Welcome back.
So what are you still trying to get right now, Donna?
Just some guns. I mean, I really don't have anything, and I never really...
Like, is there specific weapons you're after, or...?
Well, just some higher auto rifles, and, fuck. Some stuff to infuse for my, cold heart and my,
Okay, so still auto rifles.
Yeah. And my, what the hell is it? I'm trying to, and my merciless. And I haven't had
Fusion
not even one fusion rifle drop yet. Which is nuts.
Here's our chance.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab this thing.
Alright.
Oh, no, I'm not. Ow! Oh, hold on. I'm still getting hurt. I'm gonna die. Get my health back and I'll go run that thing up.
I got it.
I'm gonna shoot those wizards.
Wizards.
Oh crap! And I fell right off the map.
Oh! I'm underneath
really?
the thing now.
You guys are gonna leave me here?
Stay alive! Stay alive!
I normally try not to, Kevin.
Like 10 more seconds.
Fire at me.
I have 7. And I'm back.
Alright, cool.
Alright, I'm up.
And I got taken out as soon as I spawned in. Wow. Hawk, I probably ain't gonna be on much longer.
I don't even think that'll reach it, but I'm gonna try.
Where did it go?
I killed it.
Killed it.
Oh, damn it.
Caliban in the blind, do you copy?
Yes, we're here. We took care of the hive.
And of course, blue crap.
Yeah, I got an engram.
I see. We will honor those who fell today. Make your way topside. You've done well.
I have to even look what time it is. I didn't even check the time
It's
yet.
6:25. It's 6:25.
Okay. Yeah,
Me
this
and you have the same time.
probably ain't gonna be on much longer. Boss gets home soon.
But yeah, I caught like six fish today. Most of them were freaking puffers. My dad caught a redfish.
I haven't been fishing in like 2 years.
Since I was red.
Oh crap!
What, you forgot to go to orbit?
No, I clicked the stream off on an accident.
You turned it off?
On accident? No, I clicked it off on my phone.
Oh.
Like da-da-da.
What's going on, Mom? Well, she's old, so...
You've never gone fishing? What, Hulk? Fishing is
really
fun.
Especially when you get a huge fish on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, update that statement. Fishing can be fun.
Yeah, as long as you're catching something.
Or it can suck horribly.
Yeah.
If you go with the wrong person, or on the wrong day, or at the wrong spot.
Oh, come with me and you'll catch fish almost every single time we go. Especially night fishing. Night fishing is where it's at.
Biggest fish I ever caught was, I was 12 years old at the time. It was a striper bass. This thing was as long as I was, and trying to reel it in, I almost got pulled into the water.
Yeah.
Almost lost my pole and everything. And with stripers, you can't grab them by the mouth like regular bass and everything, because they do have teeth. You have to grab them by the gill. You should have seen me trying to pose for a picture with this fish. Oh my god. It wasn't happening. I couldn't lift it.
Yeah, my biggest fish I would say was like a 20, maybe a little bit bigger, like a 23 inch trout. Decent sized trout.
How did Duck already get way up there?
And how did Duck... Come on now.
Damn it, Duck! I thought I was ahead of everybody for a change.
Hey, failsafe, you're all cozy in your data port. Any advice on an energy shield?
Have you ever eaten trout before, or redfish?
I don't eat fish.
Oh.
Okay, we'll shoot.
And me, yes, I have.
Have you ever tried gator?
I am all about catfish, and yes, I've done that too. I was gonna say, largest freshwater fish that I've caught was a 98-pound catfish, and then largest saltwater was 320 something pounds.
I'm dead.
That was deep sea fishing.
Where I live, I'm at the saltwater. I'm at the Gulf of Mexico.
But now, when it comes to saltwater fish, my favorite to eat is flounder.
Flounder.
Oh, welcome back, Shadow.
My favorite fish to eat is either trout or redfish.
Hulk, you can join tomorrow.
Look at those drills. Even the Vex can't stop a Cabal invasion.
Only because, you know, I'm really not going to be on much longer. Boss is going to be home soon. And
I mean, salmon is good also.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. My favorite is fried catfish, but the only time that doesn't hold true is if I'm at TGI Fridays and I get Jack Daniel's salmon. Which is amazing, and they still make it. They don't have it on their menu anymore as one of the Jack Daniel's items, but you can ask them for it. It's awesome.
Are you streaming tonight, Retro? Because I gotta get to bed soon. I gotta be up at 4 in the morning. And are you streaming tomorrow? Oh crap, oh crap.
Alright, I've got that big guy down.
God, my dog won't shut up.
You can join up tomorrow,
That
Hulk,
one's
because
down.
this will probably be my last strike. I gotta get to bed soon. And plus, Boss is gonna be home.
You know, Kate got stuck stealing from the Vex. Why didn't that happen to the Red Legion?
That one's down.
Calculating Red Legion similarity to the Cade 6.0001%.
Okay, Retro. if you are streaming tomorrow, send me the link.
Depressing and unhelpful.
This way I like have no excuse not to join. Get out of my way. Stupid ad. Trying to catch up to Duck. We're never gonna catch up to Duck. Duck's gonna have it beat by the time we catch up.
Well, I've got the timer going right now. Oh, did you guys drop down? You didn't have to do that. I'm in the back hiding.
How are you in the back hiding?
Jump on this little rail and come around the edge. Where I'm at right now. See me?
Yeah, I see you.
Yeah, you can get on this.
I did not know that.
Yeah, the only thing is, every time these things come around, you gotta jump over them.
Oh yeah, down and jumping don't get
I'm
along.
just used to doing it this way for the nightfall. And then you normally, I would have said it also if it was the nightfall, but I would have told you to not to drop down here until that thing got to 100%.
Oh, well then I'm not dropping
That
down
way you
yet.
can just, yeah, that way you just drop down and jump straight through the little teleporter thing when it's lined up.
Crap! I got too
Fell
close
down
to
anyway?
the edge. Yeah, I got too close to the edge.
Alright, now we can go jump through the teleport.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to kill anything on this platform in this strike.
I did not know that.
Same thing for this next part. Like, I won't kill anything. I'll just run past all of it.
I'd rather kill stuff though.
Well, I'm just so used to running these for time on the nightfall, so.
Oh, I almost fell.
But people, like, when I was in school, and I told, like, some people that I was gay, and I told them that I was, like, football, they were like, oh, you're not gay because you like, sports. I'm like, idiot. I'm like, did you know there used to be a gay NFL football player?
Lots of
You didn't know
people
that,
are
too?
gay. I mean, it's a person's personal preference. Ain't no reason to judge somebody because of it.
Yeah. I mean, do you know what gay even means? I could like sports. So you don't know what gay even means.
For the herb, Retro. For the herb. I missed that game. Gotta know what happens. Retro's been streaming some Resident Evil, and you collect herbs for your health, so I kind of turned it into like an inside joke. So every time I'm in his stream, I'm like, for the herb!
Alright, I used up all my stuff. Grenades and heavy ammo. So it's up to you guys for this next one.
Why am I only getting one shot off with my... It's not making any sense.
Oh, there we go. Teleported again.
What is going on that I'm only getting one shot with my golden gun?
Celestial Nighthawk?
Hell,
Really?
I don't
Did you
know.
really die?
Yeah, I did. Because I have the 6-shooter on.
Yeah, but Celestial Nighthawk will still take that away.
Where do I find that at?
It's your helmet, if you have your helmet.
Son of a bitch. Well, then we're switching it because I want my 6-shot.
Yeah, but Celestial Nighthawk does more damage with one shot.
Really? Then I'm putting it
Yeah,
back
one more
on.
crit. If you shoot him in the head with that one golden gun shot with Celestial, it does more damage than 3 without it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why whenever we're doing the raid, we're always saying use Celestial and golden gun on Callus.
Ah. Well, see, I never really paid attention. Because when do I ever run a hunter?
You're not a hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if we have more than 85 skulls, one shot with Celestial and golden gun does half a mil damage on Callus. Oh, I got a lot of damage on him. Yep, that's it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Come on, give me something good. Probably not. It's gonna be all blue, right? All blue. The story of my life.
Okay, to the tower. I didn't even know the name of my helmet. Oh, that's hilarious. Even Retro's like,
well, I was
your
saying the
helmet,
short
Donna.
Celestial Nighthawk helmet.
Retro's even like, Donna, it's your helmet. Like your damn scrub.
Also, when you're using that on Callus, you'll want to use the top tier, I think it is, for your golden gun spec.
Yeah, that's what I have on.
That way, when you get it, when you get a crit shot, you create orbs.
Yeah, that's what I have on.
Then, when you're fighting Callus, every time you shoot him in the head or chest, whichever one's his crit, you make orbs, even though you don't kill him.
Oh, okay.
Makes it a lot more beneficial, especially if you have more than one hunter, because then you are making orbs for them and they're making orbs for you, and then you can use your golden gun more than one time on a damage phase.
Oh, nice.
I want to say if you have 3 hunters, you can kind of just perpetually use your golden gun.
I don't know, normally our team's mostly what, Titans?
Titans. We're usually 4 Titans, a Warlock, and a Hunter.
I know Hulk,
Normally,
but I don't
the
play
is,
hunters.
It's 4 Titans.
Yeah, nor at least 4 Titans.
To do all this crap. Let me see him. Go to this guy. Cool.
Good. You're back.
Gave me the shuffle dance, which I think I already have. Will it give you an emote that you already have?
I don't know.
I don't have it on this character, so.
Sadly, the Red Legion back from the hunt, I see.
Yeah, legendary emblem actually. You gave me. I don't know. Mine. Come on. Get it.
Ooh, I think you have good timing there, Donna, because I think I smell my dinner's almost ready.
Yeah, I gotta attempt to eat something I haven't eaten in like 6 days. I gotta attempt to at least eat.
Heather's diet.
Yeah, I don't get hungry, and like when I'll like cook dinner or whatever, and like just the smell makes me sick. I mean, I never get hungry, and I just never want food.
So when's the baby due?
I wish I could have kids. From the research I've done, it could be a number of things. I mean, my colitis could even come into play with it. So, I mean, but I've been like this since I was like 12 years old and everything, and I know it's not healthy, and I try to force myself to eat sometimes, but I can't do that all the time. Alright, let's see what's going on here.
Just pick up Ensure.
I've been drinking like a lot of milk.
Well, that can be bad too.
I mean, I'll drink. Well, I like drink milk at night. Like I'll have like a glass or two before bed.
I do that.
Before bed, I'll have like a glass or two.
When you say you drink a lot of milk, that's.
Well, for me, that's a lot. Okay, I got a fusion rifle I can infuse now.
Finally, what the fuck, Donna, eat?
I know, boss tells me that all the time. He gets so mad at me. He's like, "You need to eat."
See,
I'm not hungry.
See, I know it's a completely different set of circumstances, but I would have that while I was deployed all the time. During the summer over there, it's just so hot, you just don't feel like eating.
Exactly, especially when it's hot out. I definitely don't feel like eating. That's like when my appetite really leaves.
Then you'll definitely not want to eat in Florida. Because it's still, it's October and it's still getting into like the 80s.
Yeah, we're supposed to get snow tonight.
Mm.
Oh wow, Faye just now left the party.
Oh, I guess I don't need to infuse my Merciless. It's already 3:05. Oh boy. Such a jokester. Okay. I wanted to make sure. Okay, where am I at on this one? 294 now.
The archives give it, and the cryptarchs make it into something.
Okay. Cow milk. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream right there for tonight. I will try to be back again tomorrow. I'm not making any promises, but I will try. Depends on what my schedule's looking like. Depends on whether I will be streaming tomorrow or not. I do want to thank you guys for tuning in and joining us, and I want to send a special thanks to Faye, Duck Punt, and to Lightning for playing and joining the fire team. I want you guys to all have a great night, and I will see you guys all again next time. Much love, everyone. Bye, guys.